gonna stand there awkwardly. You didn't watch Babylonia.
No, not yet.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Leave. Be gone.
No.
Rude.
Do you have a chair?
Yeah, I could grab one, but nah, I'm just gonna be here like a ghost.
He's just gonna
Just
be a
watching
weirdo
you.
in the corner. It's okay. Oh, Love is War voice actress voices someone in Fate.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense.
She voices a lot of people.
Ah.
Wait.
No tacos. I saw it. I'm just not commenting on some of the guesses because,
We can't.
yeah. You just gotta wait for the next servant, and like everyone, and just think of all the poor people who didn't watch the stream and are gonna have to like suffer for months.
So we're calling this next section a remake of the Talk No Jutsu for Babylonia, but are we going to be doing this old style Talk No Jutsu?
I mean, the old style Talk No Jutsu was just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there were a few Talk No Jutsus on the channel, but the first one we ever filmed was how Babylonia changed my opinion on Fate.
That wasn't the first one we filmed.
It was
we did
one
film
of.
that one.
It was one of the first.
But then it was completely unlistenable.
Yeah, the entire file somehow corrupted, and I don't know. So we watched Babylonia back in 2020?
Yeah, we actually had Vorn there for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we watched
For,
like
like,
12 episodes back in
so.
like 2020,
Up to the
2021.
Ushiwakamaru Gorgon fight.
Yeah.
We watched all the way up till that was done.
Yeah, up to the Ushiwakamaru Gorgon fight. And because you'd also had us watch First Order.
Yes, this is
Yep.
kind of the prelude, the pre-Sekhie Reacts here too. So this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, at the time, I was not particularly positive about Fate because the only Fate we'd seen was Stay Night 2006, I
Yeah.
believe, and I really struggled with Stay Night 2006. I thought it was like the worst fucking thing ever. Realm blew out my ears screaming Excalibur on the recording. I almost murdered him for that because he just had no sense of like what is too loud to be screamed right next to your head when there's like a sensitive microphone. But yeah. So Babylonia was kind of the turning point in my opinion on Fate. Like, I saw Babylonia, and I was like, you know what? This is actually pretty damn good.
The moment I knew the show had you is the moment they go up to the big doors in Babylonia, like, oh, that's correctly colored.
Yeah, the gates of Babylon. I mean, how can you not be impressed by the gates of Babylon? Like, holy fucking shit. Like, they're iconic, Even in, like, when talking about ancient history. And that's, yes, Hexbug97, there is a too loud. And Realm often reaches it. The decibel counter is just, no. I mean, I think what is, if you wanted to judge on it, you'd have to go back and watch the original Fate Stay Night 2006 episodes 1 to 13 or whatever.
I can't remember where in the recording he does it. He just screams
no.
out Excalibur.
Because I think he screams it out right at the end or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
Like
was.
right near the end, and it was so fucking, it was literally ear-shattering. Yeah, no, Stay Night is not a great starting point. The turning point was not necessarily Castergill. I actually like a lot of the servants shown in Babylonia, even though I didn't recognize a lot of them right away. Like Ushiwakamaru, right? Like, obviously I learned who that was, right, in Babylonia, but then I completely forgot that they were Ushiwakamaru when we did the video on Ushiwakamaru, which was really funny because I just did not remember that servant had been in Babylonia because I didn't continue watching it after a certain point. I will say, if any one servant who showed up convinced me that Fate was good in Babylonia, it was definitely Ketz.
You only saw Ketz's clips up to that point, though.
I know, but I went and looked it up, and I was like, this is peak servant design. I love this. Like, Ketz was maybe my truest turning point.
You also lost it over Leonidas too.
I did. I love Leonidas. I love Leonidas so much. Ooh, I don't like that question, Hayashi. Fucking favorite servant design. God damn.
Just too many.
Well, see, I like a lot of the servants, but I guess if I'm thinking about like favorite design, considering like, you know, accuracy, like color, like how much I enjoyed looking at it, Ket's is definitely up there. Maybe with like Lady Murasaki or something, you know? Because I really liked Lady Murasaki as well. I thought that she had like an absolutely stunning design.
Tacos, are you talking about the Ushiwakamaru Melty Supers? Because those are in the original Ushiwakamaru video. We got them recorded last second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was the first of our curse.
Yeah.
Was the Ushi Melties. But anyway, so back to Babylonia. We watched up to that particular fight, and to be honest, I really thought Babylonia was good. Like it was engaging. It helped that it was in a setting that like I could really kind of engage with and enjoy, being like, you know, ancient Babylon, you know. And you see the walls of Uruk and Uruk itself, and you had kind of King Gil sitting on the throne. We saw Siduri briefly. I did guess Enkidu back at the beginning, so like I knew that was.
They make it pretty open there.
Yeah, it's not exactly hidden. And then fucking Gorgon, like Medusa, looks. I think you commented, Knick-Knack, that she kind of like the CG was not the best.
No, it's not the
but
best there.
I personally thought it looked fantastic, and I still do.
If I remember correctly,
it's not the worst CG in that.
Hold on.
Sorry. If I remember specifically, it was a problem with the snake hair. I think it was a problem that you actually had with it, Knick-Knack.
Oh, I don't remember. I actually didn't have the time to rewatch Babylonia since to prep for this, but I watched it pretty recently.
Yes, Kumakura. The isekai setting was right up my alley.
Yeah.
Very much so. But yeah, I really liked Medusa, so I didn't really have an issue with her CG animation.
It's not the worst CG animation in the anime. That honor goes to Tiamat later.
The Leonidas and Gorgon scene was fucking stunning. Anytime watching Leonidas use strength of 300 is just chef's kiss. Stunningly beautiful. Love it.
Animation update FGO when?
Yeah, when? But yeah, I don't know. Babylonia was like an interesting turning point. Like I really enjoyed Babylonia. And as I said, it kind of ticked all the things that like would get me interested in any given show. I mean, I do watch a lot of historical shows and stuff like that, so it was kind of just, and then all kind of the famous characters, people like Leonidas and Gil and like Medusa and all that sort of stuff. Loved it, you know. Even Ushiwakamaru, although I did make a comment when we were originally watching it about the nipple flap. Like I definitely
everybody notices the nipple flap.
Yeah, definitely got a little stuck on the nipple flap. It was consuming.
It's a design choice.
It was a choice.
A bold one, I would even say.
Yeah, because I much prefer when we did her video later, Ushi. I preferred the Taira no Kagekyo.
You have
form.
Kagekyo, and then you have the version in Melty Blood that has the bodysuit under
Exactly.
it. You've also got the alternate idol costume, which is just this ornate dress.
Yeah, I preferred both of those. Yeah. It was much better. Yeah. So, wait a minute, Knick-Knack, you guys watched Babylonia in 2020 and you still haven't finished it with Sekhie?
We didn't have time. It was like midnight by the time we got done with that arc.
Yeah, because we weren't watching it for the channel. What had happened is we were just watching it on our own time, and you went home because it was midnight, and I didn't keep watching. And then I think I'd said I was gonna keep watching or something on my own, and I really just never did until like the last like 2 weeks or so. Like I kept saying I was gonna finish it because I did really enjoy it, but sometimes I really enjoy things, but I can't always just keep on them. Like I get really bad, I forget things, and it sometimes it's just not. Like, I'll remember, but I have 10 other things to do, you know? So it's not, like, exactly what's gonna happen.
So did you ever go back and finish?
Yeah.
So, right after the Ushi Gorgon, you start getting into... You actually do get to see Kets.
I love Kets! I love Cats and her Makwahuitl. And I love Jaguar Man.
Jaguar Man. Oh, I'm about to die now.
Yeah, literally. That is every excuse. Excuse you, Alexander. I am a busy, busy person. And by that I mean I read too much fan fiction to do other things in my life. Also, we've been watching a lot of anime, because you gotta figure, like, not only do we watch the anime for the channel, but I also have to take time to do kind of the stuff for the reacts and editing and stuff, so my schedule is typically pretty fucking packed. I don't honestly get a lot of time to watch anime I want to watch anymore. I really have to, like, sacrifice sleep and kind of shove it in.
To put into context, this is not the only anime she's done that with.
No, there's several other anime. Like, I meant to finish Overlord.
You never finished
and
Overlord?
I never did.
Never finished JoJo. Did you ever finish My Hero?
I am probably further than you, but I did not finish it.
Yeah.
I'm caught up on the My Hero manga.
Hmm.
Yeah. Manga's faster for me, so often I
When
just
we
read
first
manga.
watched Demon Slayer, you said that, too.
But we eventually watched the other.
Yeah. Now there's 2 more seasons and a movie.
Okay, look, I said I would finish season 1,
Yeah.
and I have.
By then, the 2nd season was out, though.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I love cats. Oh yeah, I would have loved to see Gugalana in Babylon. That would have been super cool. Cause we see the fucking the goddesses.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't see Google Lana, though, because somebody lost it.
Fucking bitch tar.
I still love the clay tablet they just string around her neck that just says "Worst Goddess" or something like that.
Yes! That was so fucking funny. No, Babylonia was an absolute triumph. I loved Babylonia. It's maybe second to the Case Files anime in kind of my fate rankings. Third coming in is Unlimited Blade Works. And obviously you haven't really shown me that much more yet so far.
Yeah, I know.
Like Carnival Phantasm, I know I want to see. Eventually at some point you're going to show us Heaven's Feel.
Yeah. You said you wanted to give Zero another chance now that we're in a much better headspace.
I do want to rewatch Zero, so that'll probably be my next Fate rewatch project, is I need to find some time to rewatch Zero, because I swear to fucking God, I literally only remember Zero from playing through it in the D&D game. I don't remember a single second of that anime, and I watched it. We watched the entire anime. I don't remember a single minute of it. It's awful. My brain just blanked it. Also, we haven't seen the Strange Fake
We have not
special yet.
You guys haven't. I watched it. It was fucking fantastic. That said, I was kind of holding off as to whether or not to have you guys watch it as a special till after they announced whether or not it'd be getting a TV anime. Since it's getting a TV anime, though, I'm just going to have you watch it with the TV anime once it releases.
Just like an extra episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yes, rewatch for Iskandar's Glorious Pecs.
Yes.
Yes, that is why you rewatch Fate Zero. Although I am going to cry at the end with Iskandar. I'm going to cry. It's too sad. It's too sad. Jesus.
I see the comment from Idiot Error. Wait, how? But I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're referring to. I think they commented earlier, but I didn't. Cat's dub does have vibes. Yeah. Is Prelati gonna be with Giles? I don't know. Giles is on the schedule. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if Giles is on the schedule or not.
I don't know. He might not be. I don't.
Kalani might be with Giles.
We have the schedule right now. We have the schedule outlined out through the end of 2024 because we do it about a year in advance, so we know what servants we're prepping. Because at any given time, we're recording somewhere between 2 weeks to like 3 months ahead, depending on how much backlog we have time to create. Like there have been a few times when we've been like up to the wire recording like the week before, but like we've like the videos from this stream are going to be coming out in a few months. Like there are actually some videos between Gil and these stream videos in terms of the reacts that you're going to see. I think there's 3 in between.
3 off the top of my head.
Yeah. So you guys are seeing like 3 videos out today. So these videos won't be up for a while. Well, not that long, because we're doing more than 2 a month, but still. That's true. At least Gil was respectful to Iskandar. I still think Gil's best fight scene, in my opinion, across all the Fates I've seen so far, is still Herc in Bladeworks.
That was a really great Gil fight scene.
Yeah.
That said, I gotta say the best Gil fight scenes may be coming soon.
Do we have any more Grands or Beasts in the plans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
apparently.
off the top of my head, at least one, if not more.
Okay.
I'm sure there's more that I'm just not thinking of.
Oh, Idiot Eris, how do you not remember any of Zero? I genuinely don't know. I think it might have been because I think when I watched it, I binged that one, first of all. And so I think some things may have started to slip from my mind, like, almost immediately after, because I binged it. I didn't have time. But then also we played through it in campaign after we watched it for the channel. So, and to be fair, I may remember bits of it, but I'm confusing them with things that happened in campaign, I think. Because we've already explored the fact that I have an amazing ability to just create animes in my head.
It's also important to remember we watched the vast bulk of that during quarantine when we were not in the best headspace. That is not a very happy anime, so it's not like you want to be in that.
The quarantine videos are
Fever Dream?
A little bit, yeah. Like, if they weren't mine, like, some of them I really struggle to remember watching. And it's just because I think we half of quarantine we spent doing, like, double recordings or, like, virtual recordings, and it wasn't great. It was kind of shit. Yeah.
Also, didn't we have, like, a string of, like, just really dark stuff?
A little bit, yeah.
I think we might have, at some point during quarantine.
You certainly remember Domestic Nakanajo.
I do remember Domestic Nakanajo. You will someday pay for Domestic Nakanajo. Somebody wants to know how you're going to handle Fate original characters, Knick-Knack.
I say it a lot in streams. They're going to be folded in when I think I can fold them in. They are not getting their own videos because Sekhie is very historically minded in this. A large part of this is the history.
Well, happy birthday, Rena. This is nice. Another year older. But yeah, no. Did Tacos 299 the darkest season? Yeah. I mean, I remember the servants from Fate Zero. Like, I remember the servants, and I remember Waver, right? And I remember Waver and Iskandar and that storyline. But I feel like I don't remember most of the kind of the individual episodes. Like, I remember bits about the show, and I remember the plot, but I just don't. I couldn't think back to an episode and, like, remember it like the way I can some other anime that I watch. And I think part of that may have just been that. I feel like we watched Fate Zero before Babylonia.
Yes, we did.
That's why, because at the point when we watched Fate Zero, I was still kind of on the fuck Fate train. Because that didn't change until Babylonia and then El Malloy. I mean, even Babylonia, I was like, ooh, this one Fate is good. But at, like, El Malloy, I was like, top tier, peak animation, perfection. It's truly stunning. Frost Shard says, what about the nun Knick-Knack? In quotation marks.
I'm not sure how much of her I'm going to show, because that might get us demonetized. But, she is on the schedule in someone else's video.
Oh, damn, now I'm so curious.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so curious. Okay.